Hello, folks, and welcome to EZPN, the Electronic Sports Programming Network.
Network.
I'm here with Parker Grant, and I'm Luke Milligan. Welcome to this week's episode of Sports Center.
You might be wondering, why is our sign only colored with one letter? That's because we are too poor enough to afford more than one marker, and it died dramatically.
Moment of silence for the marker. Alright, this week we talked to the women's soccer team, who's coming off their best season in years, and we asked them how they could build off their success to have an even better season this year.
We also talked to John Pickford, a sophomore who went to state for wrestling. Whenever you're ready.
Wait, what do you want me answering right here, Parker? Thought you were gonna ask, and then I was gonna be like, yeah, not just, hey, answer. You don't know what you're answering, you just answer.
Since you're wearing a wrestling shirt, you just went to state, right?
Yeah.
So, how does it feel that as a sophomore you went all the way to state?
Well, it was my goal all season, so I was pretty proud, and I was just glad to make it, but it was also kind of intimidating, because going to state, I was the smallest one in my weight class. Everybody's way bigger, and it felt like I needed to prove that I belonged there. And it was pretty difficult, but I think I did decent. Next season, I want a place in state. I want to go there, show that I mean business, and place, get the medal.
Super pumped for this year because we have a lot of new players and old players working together, and I think it's going to be super cool to see how it plays along throughout the year. And we're just going to bring them along and bring new players with them, and we're kind of just going to bring those new players straight into what we were going through last year and try to build on what we've had, so hopefully we'll have a good year.
We made the playoffs last year. Didn't do so well, but we gained the experience of making the playoffs, playing some higher caliber teams. And by gaining that experience, we gained the opportunity of becoming one of those higher caliber teams. We're looking around at our conference rivals and our non-conference rivals. We're getting more and more on par with the other teams around us, not fighting out of a hole, but fighting basically on even ground with the other teams in our area. We've got a really strong non-conference schedule in place. We're going to play some really tough teams, but I think we're going to be competitive with it. I think we're going to win those games. We're going to start our conference schedule, hopefully, with a winning record, and then use that momentum to knock off our conference rivals and finish strong for the year.
And next week we'll be interviewing the Taiwan women's bobsled team to see how they felt about their performance at Pyeongchang this year. So make sure to tune in next week for that. Thank you, and I'm Luke Milligan, and this is Parker Grant, and we're signing off with Sports Center. See you next week.
We talked to Lieutenant Colonel McGowan and his cadet to find out a little bit more about JROTC.
I'm first of all Lieutenant Colonel Chuck McGowan. I am the Senior Marine Instructor for JROTC. JROTC stands for Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps. Every service has its own version of JROTC. Obviously, we operate a Marine Corps version. What we're about is providing a source of teaching leadership, citizenship, and character to all of Transylvania County's youth. Kids are good at different things, and what we offer is kind of an organization where we offer so many different things that we feel like someone is going to be good at something we do.
One of the main things I find important is this class builds leadership and personal growth and responsibility, which is important in today's society.
This week for the Time Project Spotlight, we talked to Carly Tabor about her project.
So my project was isolation and identification of an EP fungi, which is entopathogenic fungi, on kudzu bugs. I became interested because me and another time member went out to the patch. It's next to the football field, and we found kudzu bugs with white fungi on them. It's really important to crop, farmers that their crops are well. We were trying to kind of discover if this fungi will kill them. I would recommend Time because it teaches you real-world problems, and it also teaches you basic skills that you need in the future.
This week for Cooking Corner, I made s'mores cookie bars. First thing you're going to want to do is preheat your oven to 350 and then melt 4 tablespoons of butter in the microwave for like 30 seconds. The next step is to crush up around a half a pack of graham crackers in order to combine with your melted butter to make the crust. You're going to want like a cup or more of crumbs, and then after that you're going to combine them with butter, and then after that you're going to press them into the bottom of a casserole dish. So after that you're going to take about a half roll of cookie dough and cut it into discs. You're just going to want to fill in the spaces with mini marshmallows and place it in the oven for around 20 minutes. So after you do that, you're going to want to break up regular sized Hershey's bars and place them in the fridge. And then after your bars finish baking, you place the chocolate pieces on the top. And then once they cool, you can cut them and eat them.
Last Friday, on February the 23rd, BHS held its annual talent show. We talked to a couple of the competitors during auditions. So what are you doing for the talent show this year?
I'm gonna play a song on my guitar that I wrote. Oh, I'm excited about it. I think it'll be fun regardless, you know. I think there's a lot of talented people performing this year, like there was last year. So I think it'll be nice.
All right. So what are you guys doing for the talent show this year?
So we are singing a song called Mario Kart Love Song by Sam Hart with just an A.
It's really cute.
It's really dumb though, but I love it.
What do you guys think of the competition this year?
I think that they're pretty good. I wasn't really thinking it more of like competition.
Yeah, we're not in it to win it. We're
Yeah,
like in
it's
it for the
sing
enjoyment.
And just have fun. Yeah. So, you know, I think everyone's doing pretty well from what I saw. I thought it was all really good, so yeah.
Really quick, just what do you think of the competition this year?
I mean, this is my first time doing it, so I'm a bit of a greenie whenever it comes to talent shows, but from the sounds of it, what I'm hearing from the auditorium, from what I've seen, it looks like I'm going to have a good little bit of competition. But I'm pretty confident about it. This year for the talent show, I'm going to be singing Josh Turner's Your Man, kind of a famous country song, and I hope I can do it well.
Next Tuesday, February 27th, juniors are taking the ACT. Make sure to get plenty of sleep the night beforehand so you don't pass out during your test. Next Tuesday is also the one night, one stop. Come, just do it. Also, next Friday is the showcase, so make sure to be nice to all the 8th graders and get your choreography ready.